Some people don't just know when to stop. Here we have convicts before the court frantically trying to escape their fate. How far could they go? How many got beyond the reach of the law? Welcome back as we bring you the top 5 wildest courtroom escapes. Number 5. Tanner Jacobson and Cody Howard. Right here is Tanner Jacobson, and to his right is Cody Howard. They are already in their prisoner uniforms and handcuffed as they appear on the 3rd floor of the Lewis County Courthouse. Jacobson is in for charges of reckless driving and driving with a suspended license. Howard is in for charges of 2nd-degree burglary, 1st-degree trafficking in stolen property, 3rd-degree driving with a suspended license, and 2 warrants for failure to appear in court. That's more than a handful of crimes there. Right here is the judge, Judge R.W. Buzzard. It appears there are no deputies in the room. Then Howard and Jacobson whisper to themselves, and whatever their conclusion was, they were convinced it was a good idea. What is on their minds? They decide to run out of court. First goes Howard, and then Jacobson, and it appears this bystander almost goes after the escapees, but is held back. But Judge Buzzard is having none of this and decides to take matters into his own hands, showing these felons who's boss. Without hesitating, he rips off his robe and goes after the 2 men. The Terminator could not be prouder. Howard and Jacobson just made it out of the courtroom, but they're still in handcuffs and sandals. Now in the 3rd floor stairwell, Judge Buzzard is closing in with only 1 floor to go. No way convicts are leaving court premises under this judge's watch. After Jacobson takes a quick look around, he is out the door and gone. But for Howard, not so fast. Judge Buzzard caught up to him and captured him, only for Jacobson to turn himself in a couple of blocks away. He said,
I only get like 4 blocks and then I stopped. I just stopped on my own. I'm like, what am I doing right now?
Howard had something to say to the camera too. I said, what am I doing? What did I just do? I gotta go with it now.
There's nothing I can do now. I'm screwed.
Jacobson revealed this.
We were sitting there on the benches together and
he's like, I'm gonna run. It was just a split-second, decision. I don't even know why I did it. I would be out of here
if I wouldn't have ran.
They were both charged with 2nd-degree escape. Jacobson was reportedly sentenced to 1 year and 1 day in jail, while Howard was sentenced to just over 3 years behind bars. So long, buddies. Number 4. Rashad Hawkins. This is Rashad Hawkins, and he is on the 2nd floor of the Meigs County Courthouse in Tennessee. He was just sentenced to serve time in jail. For what exactly? You might ask. Well, it's for failing to pay child support, not exactly Dad of the Year. Before the deputies could even detain Hawkins, he had already fled the courtroom. Now through the security camera, we see Hawkins hop the railing and is now barely hanging on before he lets go. The deputy appears not to follow. See how Hawkins's legs dangle from the floor above. A shameful sight indeed. With nobody around, he hops up like nothing happened. People from the 1st and 2nd floor come to check what the commotion is all about, running to the exit, and by then, Hawkins is long gone. He was on the run for nearly 3 weeks. Imagine how much in taxpayers' dollars went into hunting runaway daddy. He had gone as far as 200 miles from the county where he was convicted before he was finally arrested. So, in addition to the outstanding warrant from Tennessee, he was hit with a list of new charges from criminal trespassing and assault on a police officer to resisting arrest. Not exactly the ideal father figure, is he? Watch part 2 for the rest of these wild courtroom escapes.